Okay guys, so for today's video, we're going to be talking about that little snippet that you saw right at the beginning there. And that shows about 7 to 9 Yorkshire police escorting or dragging, I guess, a 16-year-old autistic girl from her home and arresting her for a homophobic comment slash remark. Now, before we get into the rest of the clip, I just want to quickly read a little bit of this article so you can kind of get an understanding of where it kind of left off everybody once this video did come out. So it says, police face complaint over arrest of autistic leads teenager. A video uploaded to TikTok by her mother showed a girl being detained by 7 officers outside her home on Monday, the 7th of August. Officers said she was taken home after reports that she was intoxicated and at the risk of Leeds city center. West Yorkshire Police said that this video shows a limited snapshot of the events. The incident was filmed by the teenager's mother and posted on with the caption, "Is this what the police do when dealing with autistic children? My daughter told me that the police officer looked like her nana, who is a lesbian." So this is the homophobic remark in question here. The officer took it the wrong way and said it was a homophobic comment. The officer then entered my home. So they pick her up, they drop her off at home. She's in her house and says this to her mother as I guess the cop is in earshot of the door. And the cop takes this the wrong way and they enter the house. I don't know how that's allowed, but apparently it is. My daughter was having panic attacks from being touched by them, and they still continue to manhandle her. The West Yorkshire police spokesman said a 16-year-old had been arrested on suspicion of homophobic public order offense, but said the footage only provides a limited snapshot of the circumstances of this incident. Now, before I finish it, I'm going to play the clip now.
She's made a comment in her own house. You've got her on camera. She hasn't said anything to you. Don't matter. Don't matter. She's getting arrested. She's getting arrested. Why are you doing? Unit's coming. Don't worry. She hasn't done anything. She's autistic. I don't care. She's autistic. I know you're arrested. I'm telling you, I've got units coming. She's going to be arrested tonight. I'll wait till the police officer's coming. I'll explain what happened.
That's why we got her on the first place.
Fucking bitch, what me if I get put down? Calm down. She's autistic. Can you stop staring at her, please? She's got autism. Can you just stand there? She's in a cupboard. She can't go anywhere. She can't go anywhere. Stand there, dear. They're going to remove her for what? With your woman? Think she said the word lesbian? Her nana is a lesbian. She's married to a woman. She's not homophobic. Look what you're clenching your fist. Go away from my teenage daughter.
What is up with you?
Right. There is something wrong with you, mate. She didn't aim it at the police officer.
It's not homophobic remarks at my colleague.
It's not a homophobic remark. She said, I think she's a lesbian like Nana.
If you want to bully people, you'll just get one of them badges there. That's what you do.
Yeah, exactly.
Caitlin! Where did it go? Where's this? Does it go right under there?
She's autistic. She don't like people touching her. She will have a meltdown. She won't come out. She's got autism. I'm Lisa.
So she can come out. Because we're trying not to do this, aren't we? We've been trying for a long time.
But she hasn't done nothing, no. That officer out there has assaulted me for no reason. She's got autism. She's autistic, man.
The issue is, if an officer decides to arrest her...
She wasn't arrested. They brought her home.
She's under arrest now.
No, but she was going upstairs and she made a comment to me and that officer ran in my house and assaulted me and tried to get to my daughter for now.
If you want to make a complaint about any of it, that's fine.
I am going to. I am going to. Yeah, because it is on and she has.
She's now under arrest.
She was full of rage and she ran in the house and she barged me into this corner.
Now, I do understand there was a lot of yelling, a lot of screaming. Hopefully you could hear quite a bit of that. But in the one scene where you do see the officer that was being referred to, I guess, as looking like her nan, walks up to the mother and says, "Don't worry, she'll be arrested. We have backup on the way," kind of thing. Like, we have officers coming. They already had about 5 or 6 people, it looked like, in that hallway, yet they still needed backup to come get this 16-year-old because she mentioned that she maybe looks like a lesbian because she looks like her nan, who actually is a lesbian. It's kind of weird that this is like what you're arresting this girl on. But the article then goes on to say, while West Yorkshire Police takes its responsibilities around the welfare of young people taken into custody and around neurodiversity very seriously, we also maintain that our officers and staff should not have to face abuse while working to keep our communities safe. So simply stating that somebody looks like your nan who happens to be a lesbian is now abuse. Now, again, this was from a few days ago, and there actually has been an update to this. And the Yorkshire Police go on to say, in relation to the incident in Leeds on Monday, where a 16-year-old girl was arrested on suspicion of homophobic public order offense, I don't even know how that's a thing, West Yorkshire Police has now reviewed the evidence and made the decision to take no further action. This concludes the criminal investigation and immediately releases the girl from her bail. Her family have been updated. West Yorkshire Police Professional Standards Directorate is continuing to carry out and review the circumstances after receiving a complaint in relation to the incident. Nowhere does it say here we apologize or nothing like that. You know, my bad. Maybe we could have handled this a little bit better. Now, what I find comical about this whole situation is you have all this resources and all this police force, as you saw in the video, coming after this one girl for potentially saying the word lesbian. Yet, a few months ago, this article came out, June 5th, about police failed to solve single burglary in half of the neighborhoods in the last 3 years. Analysis reveals no break-ins were resolved in 48.2% of neighborhoods across England and Wales in the last 3 years of to March 2023. So you have a police force here of almost 50% fail rate in terms of figuring out break-ins and other potential crimes, I guess, in neighborhoods across England and Wales. Yet one autistic girl says lesbian or somebody looks like a lesbian, and you need about 7 to 9 people to arrest her. And prior to this article, there was another article written almost a year ago. Police criticized for failing to solve 1 million thefts and burglaries. Burglars routinely let off because officers cannot find a suspect, leaving victims no redress other than to claim on insurance. So again, you have articles being written about how poor this police force is in the UK, it seems like. Yet a 16-year-old is the best they can do, and then later on realize, oh, well, we've used all these resources. We can't take any further action because we're actually in the wrong on this as well. I don't know. You just can't make this up. But as always, love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks so much.